language arts teacher and author of the Lucia Chronicles. Today's video is an update on some of the things going on in my world. Hopefully you've joined me in the February is for Writers writing challenge. 1,000 words a day for 28 days equals about a 110 page novel. I think it actually comes out to about 107. I did get some feedback on my Facebook page, which is author Jennifer L. Kelly, and on the launch video for the hashtag February is for Writers challenge, saying that some people were joining me, so it's not too late. One of the pieces of feedback I got was that someone was going to use this video to push through and get their NaNoWriMo done. Speaking of NaNoWriMo, I'm currently in the editing stage of my NaNoWriMo 2014 project. And on top of that, I'm doing my February Writing Challenge, which is a spin-off novella about the antagonist in my series, the Lucia Chronicles. Then the other day, out of the blue, I got an idea for a nonfiction project. So right now I have 3 projects going. I'm very excited actually about the nonfiction project. So instead of writing 1,000 words a day, I'm kind of writing about 2,000 to 2,500 words a day because I'm working on 2 projects simultaneously. But that's okay, because the hardest part is getting the story down. And once you have the story down and can get past that, then it's much easier to go back and rewrite and to make changes. And just getting the whole thing down on paper is probably the most difficult thing that people get hung up on, and it's probably the most rewarding thing once it's done. So getting the whole thing down, even if parts of it aren't as good as you like, is the most important thing, because you can always go back and change those parts that you don't like. But if you don't ever get the whole thing down, you can spend years and years just on that piece of the larger puzzle. In other news, PARCC is coming for my students soon. The English Language Arts test is coming on February 19th. Been working on the vocabulary. I have a video about PARCC academic vocabulary words. My students were very receptive to it. They really like playing bingo, where I read off the definitions of words like analyze, compare and contrast, etc. You can check out that video on my channel. And they are finding it very motivating, and I found that they're learning the words much quicker than I thought, because the most important thing when it comes to state tests, whether you agree with them or not, as long as they're here, is that students need to understand what the questions are asking them in order to answer the questions appropriately. So that's coming up, and after that happens, I will let you know how my students felt and how I felt. Right now, everyone is just kind of stressed about it in general, whether you're a student or a teacher or an administrator, or even worse, if you're a tech person and your school is taking the PARCC on the computer-based version of it. So yeah, that's going on too. So it's a very busy time of year for me, and I'm loving it, because the busier I am, the happier I am. You know, that's all I have for today. Hopefully you have joined me on the writing challenge. If not, again, that was 1,000 words a day for 28 days, and using the hashtag February is for Writers, so that we can find each other. If you would like some support on this, you can leave a note in the comments, or you can find me on Facebook or on Twitter. My handle is Jennifer L. Kelly 3. In the meanwhile, happy reading and happy writing.